Hey there, everybody! How's it hanging? I'll edit that out, forget you saw it. Welcome to the Yogi Hamm. No, welcome to Let's Talk About It with Yogi Hamm. I forgot to shut the window. Them dogs hear me hollering out here. They're gonna start barking. So, I'm Yogi Hamm. It's my garage. It's where stuff happens. Nothing happens. Nothing ever happens. We talk about stuff, that's it. Woo! I'm all kinds of off the rails on this one already. I don't know what I'm doing. Music talk. It's time for another episode of Music Talk. Last time, I've talked about the music the albums that shaped my life through school, through them school years. And then now this one's about when I got out of damn high school and was out in the working world sometimes. And sometimes I was just going up to Virginia. I did a lot of trips in Virginia Beach and Outer Banks when I was surfing. And I'm going to tell you, these next albums, they got me through them times, boy. That was when I had my 75 Chevy Nova that I rolled 17 times probably. I don't know, I was passed out or knocked out in the ditch. I don't know how many times it went. You can't, look at the dents and go, okay, that was the 12th roll. You can't do that. So anyhow, here we go. The first album after I got out and after high school was Journey, Escape. Yeah, it had that Who's Crying Now? I like that song. And Stone in Love. Woo! I love that one too. There's only there might have been one stinker on that album. I think is that the one that had Faithfully on it. I don't like that song. Not because of what I just don't like. It's a very blah song. It just is. Open Arms kind of same way. But it was in heavy metal, that movie, so we're gonna let it slide. So Journey, Escape. I'm going to tell you something. I was lonely up there a lot of times because, I worked them boats. I stayed after season to help out and do other stuff up there. And my buddies would go home. And so there was a lot of me driving around listening to these songs. And I'm going to tell you one. I'll be up in Virginia Beach driving the Strip by myself, because I had one buddy up there, and when he got himself a damn girlfriend, I had to spend time with her. Then what Yogi's supposed to do? Just drive around by himself, I guess, and that's what he did. And I'm going to tell you, that song, come on that Escape album, that Wheels of Fire, that would be on. I had them windows down, just cruising by myself in that Nova. And then I was a lot of trips I listened to that too. Man, a lot. And then the next one was same year, Escape was 81. And then the same year, Def Leppard had one of the best damn hard rock albums ever in the history of hard rock albums. And it's called High and Dry. It wasn't a stinker on that album. No, that album was a song, Let It Go. Woo! That's some true, just down and dirty rock and roll right there. I don't keep hearing noise like something slamming some chains or something up against the garage. I ain't going out there to find out what that is. They want me to know they're going to have to come in here. And then guess what? Guess what's going to meet them? 90% back, and that's right. I hadn't shared that in a while. And what else? 60% Cherokee coming at them. High and Dry. Go listen to that album, because they ain't, like I said, they ain't One of the first songs I learned to play on bass was Lady Strange off that album. Alright, and then the next one was the same year, 1981. It was a good year for hard rock, boy, look out. Diary of a Madman at Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, I still can't believe it. I just thought he was going to just be here forever, I guess. Tragic. But that album, I told y'all way back, that hearing Flying High again on the radio, and I didn't know who that was. I was like, what is this? I love it. Like that, I was excited, man. And, but I told you about that a while back. But then, another one I listened to, I wore that tape out in my Nova boy driving to go surfing was the Scorpions 1982 Blackout. That album, dang boy, I listened to that. There's one on there, it wasn't really a stinker. I just didn't care for it. I don't remember which one it was. But China White was on there, Blackout, Arizona, China White. But no one like you. I ain't gonna even try to do it. But then, I wore that one out. Same damn year, 1982. Judas Priest, Screaming for Vengeance, come out, boy. Same, my tape player got a workout, boy. Yeah, my tape player got worked out with those tapes. There's some others I listen to, but not as much as these. And that's where we're going to end it. That's where this episode of Music Talk is going to end. I just gave you some more albums to go listen to. Escape from Journey, High and Dry from Def Leppard, Diary of a Madman, Ozzy Osbourne, Blackout by Scorpions, Screaming for Vengeance, Judas Priest. Okay. And since I gave you 5 albums, I ain't even gonna give you a song to listen to. Because I just gave you 5 albums worth of songs to go listen to. Go do that. Music Talk episode whatever the hell is done. Bye.